Hello there, Samurai. It's DavinchyFX. Let's get straight into it. So coming into the market today, I yesterday was a beautiful day, right? Which I caught quite some setup. I caught not just one setup though, but that one setup is about 1:15, and it hit my TP at the middle of the night, which I knew was going to. So that's the point of you knowing your system to the point that you are very confident in it and you are not afraid of nothing. So yeah, I've gotten to that point whereby my strategy is, hold up, wait, what am I saying? Okay, anyways, though, I've gotten to that point that I'm so confident in my strategy, and I call it Da Vinci strategy because it's not something that you find regular in the market, in the forex space or forex market. That's what environment. Yeah, so it's just one of a kind. So now yesterday I was formally looking to buy um I was formally looking to buy BTC, I mean Euro USD, but it flipped bullish, which I was formally in the buys from here. So it's going smoothly, then all of a sudden it flipped. Well, that's fine. I use proper risk management when I trade, and I know my system. I know that when it does not work, there is a higher chance that price wants to flip. So, and change of character is the only thing you cannot predict in the market. So I'm ready, like I'm ready for anything the market is ready to give me. I'm just control, like a lot of people try to control the markets. They want to be like, oh, I want to know where the market is going at every point in time. No, you don't need to do that. All you just need to do is to be able to tag yourself along whenever the price wants to move. So you don't need to be the all-knowing, omnipotent, omniscience. You are not God. And forex, even top traders, top hedge funds, the market is a game of probability. So what you just control what you can control. Since you cannot control the market because it's a big pool of funds of different people, it takes just one stupid person, just one mad and crazy person to spoil all your analysis, to spoil all your analysis, all your trend. So what can you control? I can control my risk. I can control my entries. I can control. So I will control. The most important thing that you can control is your risk. And since you can control your risk, you control it. But the market, the way the market moves, you can't control it. So don't attempt to, because it will fuck you up. That's one thing about the market. I have series of friends that be like, if they catch just one trade, which is because they don't have one particular system, and they'll be like, that's arbitrary. Then I'll just look them and I'll be laughing. You had to use a massive lot size here to pass a prop, right? Because you are in a hurry, and and you get okay, you get to the payout level here, then you blow the account. It is consistency. Me, it might take me longer for me to pass the prop, but what? I am trading the way traders trade. Why? Because trading is a game of what? How long you can hold your money by the mouth. Like you are to hold your money. How long can you hold your money for? That's the game of trading, not how much you are here to make. I've seen a lot of traders be like, I was trading money day, like I want to go and make money now. You are coming into the market to what? How long can I preserve my money? How long can I keep my money that what I will not blow it? That's the mentality you need to have first. Then what your system what will help you with it. So now coming into the market today, it's Euro USD. I had a feeling that it's going to it flipped this morning because I believed so it's going to flip. So now if I'm looking to enter into this pair, I'm looking to sell Euro USD right from this zone. So as easy as it gets. Moving on to the next page, GBPUSD. So GBPUSD, I'm going to show you guys the setup I got. If USD is currently bullish, right? It is currently bullish, but I am not looking to take it. Why? Because Euro USD is currently bearish right now, and there's the higher tendency that GU and EU what does the same thing. But at the same time, I can still want to wait for confirmation here because GBPUSD is currently bullish. As you can see, it is currently bullish. So I'm not trying to like be sentimental, and because Euro USD is bearish, GBP, now I'm not being sentimental, but there is a higher probability of it flipping bearish because GBP and USDCAD is tending to want to flip bullish, like pairs that has USD as the base pair. But for now, this will be my analysis on GBPUSD. I don't want to go into sentimental parts. So GBP card. So on GBP card, it is still strongly bearish too and bullish too. Sorry, the way GBP. So I will look to take it if I get a confirmation at my zone. But this is my analysis on these pairs. USD card. Moving on to next pair. USD card. USD card is, I think it's bearish right now. Or yeah, it is strongly bearish right now, as you can see. So I'll be waiting for a confirmation at my zone. If I get a confirmation at my zone, then I'll be looking towards to sell this pair as easy as it gets. So moving on to the next pair is AUD card. AUD card is strongly bearish right now, as you can see. Strongly bearish right now, which it has not given me pullback into my zone. So I would be waiting for quite a while. The weights will be, so let me I need a more bigger zone. So if I want to sell this pair, I'm only looking to sell at that zone. So moving on to the next pair is Euro card. So Euro card is solidly bearish right now, as you can see, and it has not taken out my low. It just wicked below it, so it is still very much valid until it breaks below. Then it can invalidate my point of interest. But for now, my point of interest happens to be to be intact still. So moving on to the next, I think I've showed you guys GBP card, right? I think so. Yes, I have. So AUD NZD. So for AUD NZD, it flipped bearish. Now, if I'm looking to sell this pair, I'm looking to sell this pair in this zone. Look at the buys that happen on this pair. Buys, you can see the buys. So it gets easier once you are good at what you do. You've gotten to that point of mastery. So moving on to the next pair is GBP I'll still show you guys the setup I caught yesterday though. I'm coming. So this is I caught this one, I think last week, but it hit TP on Monday, which is yesterday. Then 1:12.42. So immediately this one hits TP, I went to another pair to catch another setup, which I will show you guys soon. But this is my analysis on GBP I'm looking to buy this pair right from this zone. So as easy as it gets. Moving on to the next pair is Euro NZD. So Euro NZD it flipped bearish, but it bought from one zone which I marked down here, which I'm not looking to take. Then now it is solidly bullish. So if I want to buy this pair, I want Euro NZD coming down into the zone before I can buy Euro NZD. As easy as that. Moving next pair, I think I've checked out AUD NZD. Yes, I have. So what pair did I catch yesterday? Okay, AUDJPY, that's the pair I caught. It's a 1:15 setup. Look at it, beautiful. And I posted this setup on my YouTube channel, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yes, I posted this setup. It took time for price to get to my point of interest, but a lot of people see, assuming price closed below this week, then I would have said my trade is invalidated. But I had that confidence, like no matter how long price takes to get to my point of interest, I have my confidence was fully intact. So I was waiting perfectly for what on the 26th of June. That's last week Friday. For price to sweep this high, it just came into, he wicked it, then it started selling. I know that they are delaying the sales. Then I waited patiently for yesterday. Then I'm after my structural my liquidity to be swept, which happens to be the range of Asian session. Then when price got into my post of interest, it was delaying, pretending as if it wants to take out the structural high. I was patient enough for it. So immediately gave me my confirmation, I jumped in, and look at the push, pew, to the downside. Let me show you guys. And you can see. So it pushed as if it was close to TP during the day. Then all of a sudden it started delaying. Look at the consolidation. A lot of people, they would have been scared and they would have wanted to close their trade. I held it. It got to my TP at when? What time? 2:50 a.m. That's at the middle of the night. I was even watching Argentina versus Austria match. After that match, it took quite some while, and then I watched Alan's match. That's Norway versus Senegal. Before my TP got it, so it was close to my TP at first. It got to my TP1, which is supposed to be the previous 15-minute week. That's where a lot of people will put their TP. But me, I had what, based on how I trade, I will be targeting the next liquidity that wicked below the previous structural low. Which you see, price got to this TP first. You can see it. It's before it rejected. Then I still waited as if it was going back. I waited till what it took out what the second liquidity. So you need to get to that point of confidence, like you are confident in your strategy. You are not confident. You are not overconfident that you know more than the markets. You are confident that what you are good with your system. So I see a lot of people being overconfident in the market. Overconfident in the market. Nah, you don't want to be overconfident in the market. You want to have what, overconfidence in your system, in your strategy, in the way you trade, not in in the chart. That you, okay, based on you see one setup that looks A plus, then you are ready to risk it all because you've been catching that setup. Like I dey catch the setup normal, like the setup I dey see them every day and they play out. Today I'm ready to knock it lot side. That's overconfidence in, like, the market must work in your favor. That's overconfidence in the market. But overconfidence in your system is that I believe my strategy, so I will follow my system to the core. Even if I lose series of trades, I will keep what, sticking to my system. That is what overconfidence in your system, which is the only mindset you need to have. And you can see how beautiful this is. Beautiful. 1:15.71. Clean. Clean. So moving on to the next one is XAUUSD. I wasn't able to scale in on this XAUUSD, but I posted it and it hit TP already, which I know quite some people did not take because that zone was not visible. Like, who is going to mark out this zone? Sorry. And I posted it before on my page. Nobody is going to mark it out, which I did. Because what, I have studied my system. That is it. That is it. So if what will be my new entry if I'm looking to sell this pair? This would be my new entry if I want to sell gold somewhere around here. So if I'm looking to sell gold, I'll be looking to sell gold anywhere from that zone. So as easy as it gets. Then, but if another valid pullback occurs, then a BOS to the downside further, then this zone becomes invalid. But for now, this would be what my analysis on XAUUSD, which happens to be popularly known as gold. So BTC traders, BTC, I knew BTC will flip bearish because it was coming to my point of interest during the day. Then it got to my point of interest at 22:15. That's 11 p.m. So I don't trade that time now. So I just left it. I knew it's going to what? It's going to flip. Then all of a sudden this zone has become invalid for me. So then all of a sudden it's flipped, right? Then it gave me another pullback, which happens to be very valid to me, which might not be valid to some, but it is to me. Then if I am looking to sell this pair, where would I look to sell it from? I'll be looking to sell this pair from what? Anywhere in this zone. As easy as it gets. So this would be my analysis on what's BTC USD. As easy as it gets. ETHUSD did not flip bullish at all. That's why I like that pair. It has this balance. It will be delaying in one spot, which you should already know that once you've traded it for quite a while, you know that at this point that BTC is flipping bullish and ETH is just, like, happens to remain bearish. That means BTC is just doing a lot of fake moves, but it is still going to come and tally with what ETH, because ETH is more stable than BTC. And you can see it played out. You can see this was my previous structural high, my previous structural low. Now price takes out what, retraced. It even retraced more than the retracement we were expecting. It came in deeper into this zone. Damn. How I did not look at it. I did not. Damn. That was beautiful, for real. So now if I am looking towards catch this setup, where would I be looking to enter from? I'll be looking towards catch ETHUSD from, I'm coming from here, because this is my new structural high. Then we don't know where our structural low will be at yet, until price gives us a valid pullback before we can tell about that. So but for now, this will be my analysis on this pair. And if I want based on precision, I can reduce my my entry to this way. So as easy as it gets. This is not my structural high anymore. So this will be my analysis on ETHUSD. This is my analysis on ETHUSD. Let's make it more summarized. This will be my analysis on ETHUSD. So see you lot in the next video.